Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play series. We are going to play Space Empires 4. And as an aside, I have not played this game in probably 10 years, 15 years, I don't know, a long time. And so I actually had to go through and play the tutorial again just to familiarize myself with the mechanics. So I'm not sure how this game will go, and if you have any tips or questions or suggestions or um, comments of any kind, please leave them in the video in the video comments. So let's go ahead and play, and hopefully this record all these initial uh, I guess loading screen. The only problem is the game is currently playing in full screen, so it only captures a tiny bit over here in the middle. So all the buttons are out of the recording area. So I'll go ahead and hit a new game, and I went through this once just so that I don't have to spend too much time doing this. So I will just do a midlife. So there's a whole bunch of different options here, and if you have questions, you can just add a comment in the video and I'll try to answer them. But basically these are fairly self-explanatory. Grid and spiral and ancients. Ancients basically means has a lot more star that has exploded, so there's a lot more nebula and things. Galactic Edge is a little bit more sparse, so I'll stay with the default, which is midlife. Go with a large, and if you have not seen or played Space Empire 4 before, it is a warp connected system, so in order to go from one system to another you need to travel through warp points, and therefore there's all these options here for warp points, and I kind of like this kind of game because it allowed me to position defense and things in a very strategic way, like in Risk, for example. And then of course at the end of the game, where you have more technology to actually create warp points and things, and that changes that as well. But at the beginning, at least, it makes defending a system or a cluster a little bit easier, maybe. Or you have to put more thoughts into where you colonize. And then you have all the visibility of system, finite resource, make the game kind of like stars, where you can mine out your planet, and then all the planets start the same size. So go ahead and generate the map. So this is the map. It's a large map. I don't know how many planets or system is in here, but it's kind of look like this. So if we start in some corner, for example, we can try to block these warp points, and then we can be secure until someone can open a warp point right across the galaxy. Events, low frequency, maximum is very catastrophic. I'm not sure exactly what these entail. Again, I haven't played them in so long I don't remember. These are technology that are allowed in the game. You can turn on and off the area of technology. I'll just go ahead and allow them all. I'll play a setting. 20,000 starting resource, average planet, one starting planet, evenly distributed. You can view score of all player. That way we can see where we are in the game. Technology for new players low. Ratio point is 2,000 players. I went ahead and create an empire because this is probably what takes the longest. So this is the one. We click edit, you can see what I did. So general characteristic, the empire name is Cylon. It's an empire. I think there's a whole bunch of different options. You can like confederations and imperium and hive and clan and collective and so on and so forth. They all have their advantage and disadvantages, I'll just go straight with Empire. I think that's probably the default. The Empire title is the Braininess, and the name is Dimwit. And I choose this blobbly kind of ship set. And then the environment is rocky planets with oxygen, kind of like human. The culture is scientist. So there's a whole bunch of different options here. These are different modifiers, and you can see these. Some of them you can get, for example, a free 5%, like the scientist. Some of these you get a free, let's say 8%, no 6%. I don't know how these tally out, but I think each of these have some advantage over the neutral culture. You can have artisan have 10% happy bonus, but I don't know. I'll choose scientist because I decided to make a Cylon-like race. And then characteristic, because we have 2000 point, I bumped this up to 125%, which is we have superior research, and then that just use up all the points. Advanced trait, well, that's use up 1000 point, and then the other 1000 point I use is advanced storage techniques, so the planet can be bigger. I don't know if that's a good combination or not, but we'll find out. The description is, I just pause it here so you can, well, I can just leave it on the screen, you can pause it to read, but I just put a couple things down. So we'll go with peaceful, because we're the Cylon. So let's go ahead and cancel. So that's what I did. I didn't do any victory conditions, so we'll just play until we feel like we can either get destroyed or we can end it. The game settings, I think I'll bump the unit up to a lot, because I don't know. Like in the last series we played Distant Worlds Universe, and I have a lot of fighters. So I think those are all the units and things. So I'll just bump it up to 5,000. I don't know if that it's necessary or not. 200 ships, I think that's plenty of ships. I don't think I have ever. Well, I vaguely remember running to the limit, but I don't remember exactly. We don't play with cheat code. We really don't want to play all computers versus all human, because, well, we are the only human player here. No tactical combat. We don't want to do that because I vaguely remember playing with tactical combat. Can see complete victory. We don't need that. No runes on planets. That, I don't know. All these things are left at default. The mechanic doesn't really matter because we are only playing single player. So that is that. So let's go ahead and begin the game. I also want to mention that I play with a utility called the windowed Space Empire 4. This allows me to not play in full screen mode and just play in this recording area. So also the other thing I want to mention, some of the windows can actually go a lot bigger than the recording area, and I will try to not to open that. For example, the construction, the master build queue here is really big. If you open it, it actually take advantage of the whole height of the screen, which is probably 2-3 times as much as the recording area. First thing first, I like to do, actually before we do anything, the game that I start before this, so that I can set all the recording parameters and things, have 2 breathable colonizable planet right here, which is really awesome. I wish I saved that because that would make our start that much better, but that's okay. We're not going to worry too much about it. So 25,000 points to start out. A lot of these things take a lot. Let's not divide point equally. Alright, what do we want to research first? What does drone do? Yes. I just want to see it. I don't want to actually click on it. Missile weapon. Give us better missile. Applied research is going to be expensive. Propulsion is good. Space yard is expensive. Cargo, repair, resupply, weapon platform. We have some of these. Ship construction. That get us better ship. Satellite we have. This is the toughest part for me, because I haven't played in a long time and I don't remember what any of these does. I think military science allows us to research things like shields and armor. And we have 25,100. I don't know how much we produce per turn. Just close real quick and go to ability. Facility. A few research, cargo, there's nothing there, details. Research would generate 5,000 per turn. 5,100 per turn. Okay. So 5,100 per turn. If I go for, I can research this in one turn. This will take a lot of turns to do, so we're not going to do that quite yet. It will take 5 turns to research one of these. The thing is, I don't remember what any of these does. Can I right click on it? Okay. Okay. Construction allow us to build fighters, troop, and mine. Okay. Military. Point defense. Astrophysics. Not gonna worry about that quite yet. Biology. Chemistry. Chemistry gives us armor. Industry gives computer. Physics give us shields. Planetary engineering, that will be becoming useful later on. And then psychology. Okay, I think we'll go with the shield stuff first. No. We'll go point defense weapon. I think we need that. And mines. What to give us mine? Construction? Fighters and mine. Let's go with that first. Yeah, I think that it'll take a while, and then we'll figure that out. Do that and that. So it'll take a long time to get that done, and then if there's any spare points, I'll go over there. I don't know if it ruin. We can colonize that. This we can colonize. It's a rock planet. Rock huge. We'll colonize these. This is a rock tiny. We'll colonize that. These we cannot colonize. this is a rock. Okay, we're just gonna start. Well, before we can colonize, we need to design a colony ship. So let's do that. Let's create a new one. Ship. First, let's create a scout. Is there a particular thing called scout? No. I think that would just be an attack ship. Call it Scout Mark 1. We need to have a bridge, life support, crew quarter, all the engines we can put on. Oh, maximum of 6. Supply storage allow us to go further. Okay, so that is our scout. Cargo bay is cargo. Supplies. Okay, allow us to go further, I believe. I think that is all we need to do. Let's go ahead and create this. And then let's create another one. Ship. It'll be a colony ship. And it's a colony rock. Right, because that's our race. Call rock Mark 1 maybe? Bridge, life, crew, rock colony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, can only have 5. And then there you go. Some cargo so we can load up with whatchamacallit, colonists. So let's take this one out and stick that in the end, just so that later we can upgrade things. I think that's, I don't know, because I usually I remember a long time ago I just take this off and then put in another colony type, but I think we're not gonna have to deal with that in a long time. So let's go ahead and close this. Let's go ahead and build. We'll go to our home planet, and then we can say, if we click on this build queue here, this is a global build queue. No, this is the local construction queue. Build a scout, and one of these. Actually, I'm going 2 of those out. Another scout. Because there's a bunch of planet that are colonizable. Look at this. This is one of the lists that go across. So I can scroll down here maybe. I don't think it remember the I don't think it remember the position of the window, so that's not helpful. It doesn't show which one has the ruin, which is too bad. Oh, special. There you go. And we'll do that. Okay. Go ahead and close that. So that's all that we can do now, I believe. We have... Let's queue up another scout, actually. And more colony ship. We can reorder that, I think. Because we have 3 places to go. And from the map the system, I guess that was a little cheating. We know that this area is kind of self-contained, so we can colonize like here and here and block this up, or all the way down here. Then we can sort of have this whole thing to ourselves, unless there's another player back here, then we're kind of screwed. Then log empires. Oh, we don't know any empires. Score. So there we go. So I don't know why we have different scores and stuff, but we have all the same population, all the same planets, all the same tech level, same everything at the start. Somehow we have more resources than them. I don't know if we actually get a bonus out of that. Oh, we'll find out. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Yes? Yeah, I kind of wish that I had kept that last game, because there was two colonizable planet right there. Let's go ahead and so nothing happened this turn. That's intel. Lock, yeah, nothing happened this turn. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, oh, I don't have to click anything. We click on A. Scout Mark 1. Let's click on this guy. And this is where keyboard shortcut come in handy. So it's time to go warp over here. This is another pretty decent system. Time to go warp over here. So the movement points allow us to see what it can do. Not allow us to see what it can do. It has 6 movement. Each of these movement and warping require 1 movement. Let's go back over here. That's our home world. Next turn, yes. Okay, there's another system over here. Okay. And what was I going to say? There's a next ship button, next idle ship, colonies, planet. Next ships over here. Maybe our ship is out of movement. It is. Tell the warp down here anyway. Now back on our home planet, I believe we have built pretty much all the facility. Yeah, we built full facility already. So we're not going to build any more facility there. Go ahead and turn this. Okay, we get a rock colony ship. Does it have people on it? It has 5 people. Cargo. How do I load cargo? Load. Population. Okay. So cargo. That's 34 million sold on it. Alright. So what do we want to colonize first? This one, I think. Yeah, the value is pretty good. And let's go to the list of planets. Yeah, it does not remember the place, special. Oh, we have 2 now. We can't colonize gas giant yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and go here, and we'll hit the colonize button. This one. Take it a few turns, I think. And let's go to this one. So what's special? Okay, bury alien cities. We can't really colonize this, so not much we can do about it. All of our ships have moved, so let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Alright. This thing Let's make a research compound. Okay, we have a new colony. We discover a rune. We discover advanced technology, new tech level. Level biology, new tech area. Medical technology. Bio level. Tech level 2 resupply. That's awesome. Tech level 2 in base construction. Nice. You can build battle station now. Alright. Very nice. That was a big thing. So if we go here, we can build one facility. Go and build research center. I'll go and research heavy at the beginning, and then we'll go from there. I think that's all we can do. Let's go to the next ships. Nope. We have a ship down here. It does run out movement, okay. And now turn. Alright, we finish researching tech level 1 in construction. We get fighters, troops, and mines. We build another one of these, we build one of these. Right, let's go to there. This one, let's go ahead and load more people. So now this one here, grow that much people. This over here is a pretty good mining planet, so go and mine that. Actually, let's just go ahead and make a research planet too. Colonize this guy. We'll just do research. So now this one, we can build 6 of these. And I'm not sure what the, let's go look at ability. Production plus 1%. So if we can get more people, then we'll get more of those. Okay. So it might be worth it to start building transport to move people back and forth. Let's go to the next ship. Oh, ooh, colonizable planet. Small. 3 warp point. Let's warp one more system and then we can come back. Because I want to resupply when this thing reach halfway. Ooh, that's a little bit less than halfway. Oops, no. 2250 would be halfway. Okay, we're good. Maybe. So this is a good place to colonize. It's kind of far out. But it'll be a good system to colonize. So that's that. We don't have any more ships. I have tons of resource here. We run out of storage space for this already. And we're not building as much as we need. Oh, research. We need to don't need to research military science here. Point defense. Wow, we actually finished both biology and construction. That's awesome. So we can research fighter and troops in mine. Wow, these are expensive too. Troops, not too worried about these quite yet, I don't think. These are expensive to research. We'll get 2-level base construction, that's awesome. Medical bay. We'll research that at some point. Research planetary weapon, so we can bomb thing. Don't worry about too much about that. Let's not go worry about that either. Might be worth it to start designing ship construction, frigate, starbase. Those cost a lot. Medical technology. We'll wait on these a little bit. This military science allows us to have point defense. Okay, well, after that we'll queue up ship construction to get a bigger ship. Just in case I forget, queue up some propulsion too. And do we have any more ships that we need to worry about? No. Let's go to the next turn. Oh, we just crossed half an hour. Oh, so we construct one of these. That's awesome. New colony. We've done both of those already. So go close. So if we look at our Empire production, this is design, game, research. That's us. So we produce tons of this blue stuff over here, iron, whatever the blue stuff, as opposed to organic and radioactive or something like that. So we already maxed out our storage. And then where is the all these things? I'm not too worried about it. Where is the research? Empire options. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of options. Okay. Repair priority. Bring that up. That's weird. Oh. If we remove all, they all go over here. Oh, because there's a group that I don't actually know yet, but I do want to repair the construction stuff first. Okay, that's fine. Where is my um, research first thing? Guess I can just click on research. There you go. That's how much I produce a turn, I think. Clicking colonies, there's another list that go way up there. Ah, there we go. Research warrant produced 6,500. Alright, but let's go ahead and call this episode to a close. And then in the next episode, we will try to expand to more than just one system here. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.